lending for property investment, who's hot, who's not. As you head into a market crash, let's discuss. Hi team, this video is all about finance, and what I want to share with you is the cutting edge finance that's available in the property market, not yesterday, but right now, what's happening. Now, if you're joining me for the first time, my name's Cam Devady. I'm the founder of Premier Property and an investor over the last 29 years. So I really want to help you to understand what is actually happening in the market right now. Now, I need to be aware, I want to make you aware that I'm not a finance expert. I'm just a property investor who knows how to make money from property. And I'm sharing with you what we are doing with finance to make sure there is no financial advice and we're on the right sides of the FCA. So what we're doing at Premier Property is this. So these are specific lenders that we're finding that are available right now. Feel free to make notes as we go through this. So one of the lenders that I love are fleet mortgages. So what we're finding is that fleet mortgages this month are back in town. They're back here and they are lending. Now, right now, they are lending up to 60% is what we're finding. Remember, no financial advice. 60% is what we are finding that they are lending right now. Having in the lockdown gone straight out of the market, they are now back in again. Now, why we like fleet mortgages at Premier Property is because they are actually a lender where they're quite flexible on their criteria in terms of if you're buying something which is a little bit quirky, it's not bog standard. So, for example, if it's not just a standard house, maybe it's a case of you're looking to do some permitted development with it, a little bit of land on the side, or you're looking to convert it. So then fleet mortgages are a really good one, we find, for this. So we like fleet mortgages. Also, the more active you are, your credit file is never going to be 999. And maybe, someone's got a blip on their credit file as well. Well, fleet mortgages are quite amicable for that. So blips, more activity, your credit file might not be 999. It might be in the reasonable area, but that's really good because what we find is that fleet mortgages will lend to us, even that we're experienced investors, large investors. It doesn't really matter whether you're starting new or experienced. Fleet mortgages help in this way. Now, let me move on to my next method of finding finance at Premier Property. So this is all about short-term finance. So namely bridging finance. Now, you do need to be careful on how you use bridging and what you do with it and the length of time. But here what I'm sharing with you is specifics about products that we are using. So what we're finding is when it comes to short-term finance, it's here, it's available right now. And before the lockdown, the percentages were around 75%. The odd one was even offering 80%. However, after lockdown, what we're finding is it's gone back down to 50%. So having conversations with CEOs of various lending firms and so on, when it comes to short-term finance, what we're finding is that it went from 50%, then to 60%, then to 65%, and where we are this month is in the realms of 70 to 75% in terms of financing available really short-term, up to a year, where you can actually get your deals done. This is what we are doing at Premier Property. I'll mention again, no financial advice. I'm just sharing with you what we actually are doing. So this is where the lenders are in short-term finance, readily available money, which we get within a week or so. Very easy, very doable, makes property happen to create that financial future. Just a bit more for the family, right? Now, another one of our very useful lenders, which we've loved for a very long time, have gone a little bit naughty right now. So I'm sharing with you what we are doing. Aldermore. So Aldermore right now, in this last month, we filled in 3 applications, got it all the way through, given them everything they need. They've asked for us to jump through extra hoops. You jump through the hoops, you answer those questions, and then what they say is, sorry, you are not allowed to capital raise. So where we're refinancing, they're not allowing the extra amount to be released. So like what I say, we feel that's a little bit naughty right now, but let's see what happens over the next month. So one of our favorite lenders over a long term, I'm sure they'll come back to being one of our favorites again. So one to be watching on, Aldermore. Another one that we really love is Precise. Now, I love Precise mortgages. They're brilliant. Why are they so brilliant? Well, they're quirky. They will go for quirky things that you do. So for example, if you're turning a property into a HMO, Precise, we find are really good for that. But they also understand if you want to do a little bit of a permitted development type of scenario, they understand this. And before lockdown, they were there. At lockdown, they were out of the market. And I love the fact that Precise are back in the market right now. And they have been raising, what we're finding is, at Premier Property, they have been raising their loan to values. So they were at 60, they went to 65, they went to 70, and right now, what we're finding is that they are at 75%. So 75%, a really good percentage to be working from, where you're safe and you're active. Precise are here right now, and really good is what we're finding. So we're doing a number of applications with Precise. Now, here's another one of our favorite lenders, Vida Home Loans. VIDA Home Loans. Vida Home Loans, fabulous lender. It doesn't matter if you are 18 years old or if you're 80 years old. Vida Home Loans were lending. They were lending. They're not in the market right now. Oh my God, what we're going to do, we'll have to wait till next month. Remember me sharing this with you. This is working on a daily basis. It's changing on a daily basis. Every day is a new day. Lending criteria is changing massively, and it's so exciting, as what we're finding at Premier Property is that as we ease the lockdown, as we head into a recession, as the market crashes, there's even more lenders coming back into the market. Why? Well, I believe it's because they've got more certainty, because they know that we're heading into a direction. So hope you're liking this short synopsis of what we're actually doing. Let me know if you're liking the flow of these types of videos, and I'm happy to share more with you on what we're actually doing. So feel free to subscribe here, and I will see you on the next video. It's Cam Dwighty at Premier Property, helping you to take your property investing to the next level.